Welcome to our latest video series. In this series of videos, we will explore microeconomic concepts. This video serves as an introduction to economics, where we begin by examining the fundamentals of economics, from briefly tracing how the concept has emerged over time to examining the varying definitions provided by scholars. Once again, we welcome you to our channel. It is great to have you with us again. So, what is economics all about? The concept of economics emerged first in 1776 in Adam Smith's book titled An Inquiry into the Nature and Causes of Wealth of Nations. In his book, Smith primarily used the term political economy rather than economics to describe the study of wealth and its production, distribution and consumption within societies. The transition from using the term political economy to economics occurred gradually over the 19th and early 20th centuries. While Adam Smith and other early economists used the term political economy to describe their field of study, the term economics began to gain popularity as a more concise and neutral label for the discipline. The use of economics became more widespread in academic and professional circles, particularly in the latter half of the 19th century, with the emergence of neoclassical economics and the development of marginalist theories. Economists such as Alfred Marshall, William Stanley Jevons, and Leon Walras played significant roles in shaping the discipline during this period, and their works contributed to the establishment of economics as the standard term for the study of economic phenomena. To now understand how some of these scholars have defined economics as a discipline, it is imperative to bear in mind that the concept of scarcity is core to economic theory. How is this the case? Economic analysis revolves around the idea of maximizing utility or satisfaction while facing constraints. These constraints, also known as scarcity, inherently create trade-offs. Put differently, economics relates to the concepts of limited or scarcity of resources which are used to satisfy unlimited wants. More on these concepts in subsequent videos. Where it is necessary now that we introduce you to the fundamental concepts of utility and scarcity to fully grasp the definitions of economics discussed in this video, it is worth noting that these concepts alongside others will be discussed in our other episodes. Now that is out of the way, let us explain a few important definitions frequently referred to in the economic theory. The first definition we will introduce you to is the wealth definition of economics by the father of economics himself, Adam Smith. According to his definition, economics focuses on the study of how nations can increase their wealth and prosperity through policies and practices that promote economic growth, productivity, and the efficient allocation of resources. Smith argued that the wealth of a nation is determined by the productivity and efficiency of its labor, the division of labor, the extent of its markets, and the prudent use of resources. He emphasized the importance of production and exchange in creating wealth, as well as the role of markets and competition in allocating resources efficiently. The issue with this definition, as highlighted by scholars, is that wealth definition of economics is narrow, as it mainly focuses on material wealth and economic growth, neglecting broader aspects of human well-being, like health, education, and social equity. Due to this criticism, the focus of the definition of economics has shifted gradually from the study of wealth to the study of man. This brings us to the second definition of economics, which is the welfare definition, as defined by Alfred Marshall. Marshall defined economics as concerned with the study of human welfare or well-being. He broadened the scope of economics beyond material wealth to include factors such as health, education, and social justice, emphasizing the multidimensional nature of human well-being in economic analysis. In other words, economics is not a science of wealth but primarily a science of man. According to Marshall, economics is the science which studies human welfare. This definition has also been criticized on the ground that it only confines its study to the material welfare. Non-material aspects of human life are not taken into consideration. In addition to this criticism, Lionel, Robbins, and other economic scholars also argued that economics is a science that encompasses the study of various activities, not all of which necessarily promote welfare. This brings us to his scarcity definition of economics. Lionel Robbins challenged the traditional view of the nature of economic science with his book, Nature and Significance of Economic Science, published in 1932. In this book, he called all the earlier definitions as classificatory and unscientific. According to him, economics is the science which studies human behaviour as a relationship between ends and scarce means which have alternative uses. As explained earlier in this video, using this definition, Robbins emphasized the fundamental economic problem of scarcity and the necessity of making choices among competing uses of resources. Robbins' work helped to formalize the methodological foundations of economics and distinguish it as a distinct social science. While other definitions, including those by Adam Smith and Alfred Marshall, have also contributed to our understanding of economics, Robbins' definition is often used as a foundational framework for the study of economics in academic and professional settings. It provides a concise and comprehensive description of the scope and methodology of economics, making it a widely referenced definition in economic literature. Considering this, throughout our forthcoming videos, we will primarily rely on this definition of economics as our reference point. Additionally, we will provide a thorough introduction to microeconomic theory. In our videos on microeconomic theory, we will explore various aspects including theories on production, factor pricing, and economic welfare. Concerning product pricing, we'll examine consumer behavior, production, and cost theories. Regarding factor pricing, we'll examine theories related to wages, rent, profit, and interests. There is a lot to look forward to in this new series, and we encourage you to look forward to our subsequent videos. We really hope you have enjoyed this introductory video. Once again, we want to thank you for stopping by, and we hope to see you in the next video.